Now the last option, or the last criteria that I chose to look at was costs for both machines. Now with the 525 model, the base price of this machine is much lower. With this machine, you're going to be paying $80,000 to get the acquisition of this machine. And then after that, it's going to be about roughly $3 per cut. So every time you're running that machine, the propane use is going to cost you $3. Now on the other hand, with the 552 model, the acquisition price is very high on this one. It's actually roughly double that of the 525. That machine is going to cost you in the ballpark range of $160,000. But what you pay for an extra for getting the machine is the lower price of the cut. With every resurface for that machine, the use of the battery, it's going to roughly turn out to about 25 cents per resurface, which is very much lower than the $3 for the 525. Right here I actually have a table for you guys comparing the cost for the model 552 and 525 model. Now, the base price of each, the $160,000 for the 552, the $80,000 for the 525. Now, with an average of 1,300 cuts per year, just an average that I chose to pick based on the amount of cuts every day, and then the off season that you're going to have during the summer, chose $13,000 for that. Now, with 13,000 cuts, the 525 model is going to cost you $3,900 every year for adding $3 into all those cuts. Now, with the 552 model, with that lower 25-cent price for each resurface, it's only going to end up costing you roughly $325 for the year for the resurfaces. So, after 5 years, it's going to cost you $161,625 for the 552 model. Now, that's only $1,625 over 5 years for doing the resurfacing, based off of the $1,300 per year. With the 525, after 5 years, it's going to cost you $99,500. That still is much lower than the 552 when you look at it. But when you break it down, you see that $19,500 of that is for the cuts over the years. After 5 years, that's how much that will be. Now, when you look at it at 15 years, the numbers start to slowly merge together. The 552 is still a little bit higher at $164,875. So you're paying over 15 years, $4,875 for the cuts for the 15 years added together. Now with the 525 model, the number is going to be $138,500. So that is $58,500 for all the resurfaces added together throughout the years. So, as you can see, if you hold the machines for a long time, that number is slowly going to increase or get closer to each other. So, based on all of this information, when looking at the criteria, I have chosen that for your facility, the best option to pick would be the model 552 Zamboni. Although the price is higher, when you look at all the other options and all the other criteria, I think that this is the more suitable choice because of the safety issues first. So many less. Without the possibility of explosion as well, you're not going to have to worry about that machine exploding and then having to rebuild the whole facility like you would with the 525. And also, more people will be inclined to come to your rink because they'll know that their children won't be getting poisoned by the propane fumes in the air if you guys are using the electric Zambonis like the 552 model. So in conclusion, I feel that the alternative that best fits your needs is the electric powered 552 model. Thank you for your time, and I hope you found this informative and helpful.